intact unit. So why do you think you've had a great deal of success so far?
Well, firstly, we didn't sign immediately to a record company. We did quite a lot of gigging for about 2 years, and so we built up quite a strong following before we signed. And in fact, the first single did really well, mainly because a lot of the kids knew us anyway. We didn't have to get hyped in or anything.
And are you pleased that you get such a marvellous turnout no matter where you go? I mean, you must be pleased that such a wide age group actually follow you around all over the place.
Well, it's good that there's more than 10 people that come and see us.
Actually, the last time you came to Northern Ireland, you had a pretty disastrous trip, did you know?
Yeah, well, all you Irish people out there probably know what happened after we went to Ireland. The guy who was travelling over missed the ferry, so we had to get a PA from down south, and it looked like the gig wasn't going to happen. We eventually got it together, and then the band fell apart after, and we had a few car crashes and everything else into the bargain.
Certainly nothing trivial happened to you anyway. It was just all happening last year.
Yep.
What kind of a stage act do you have now? What are people likely to see in the Ulster Hall tomorrow evening?
Depends what we have for breakfast tomorrow.
No, but seriously, I mean, what kind of an act do you put on?
There's no choreography or anything, so it's as much to do with the audience as with us, how it comes across.
I know a lot of the young girls tend to phone in when we have somebody from the pop field in, and they'll say, you know, ask him or ask her how they got into the business, how they got this big break. So in your case, how did it happen?
I suppose I was lucky. I just fell into it. I didn't plan it or anything. The first thing I ever did was the first gig, and just happened after that. We were infamous after the first gig.
Do you think that luck plays an awful lot in your particular game? Is it having the right people around at the right time, or how do you think one pursues success these days?
I think it's just being the right person at the right time.
Yeah. And whenever you were young, you really followed the cinema around. I mean, Bette Davis, for example, you would have gone anywhere to see her.
Yeah.
What was the big appeal
on telly as well.
And Hitchcock. What was the big appeal, for example, about Bette Davis?
She had some sort of strength, I think. Her face was strong, and she was a strong actress.
Strong actress. Well, that's a fairly good strong note to finish on. Siouxsie, maybe you'll stay around for a competition. You might be able to help out our nightly competitor with a few questions.
I can't even do a crossword.
Well, I'll tell you what, down